Hey there, guys, and welcome to part 2 of episode 7 of the Reds of Steel City podcast. I'm your host, Josh, again joined by Ben. How are you, mate?
Not too bad, mate. How are you?
Very good, mate. Very good. Thanks for hanging around. Julian?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, very good, mate. Very good. And obviously, last but not least, we have Ray.
Welcome back. Boys. Hello.
Welcome back, lads. So, in this short part 2 episode, we are going to pretty well make it short and sweet. We're going to dissect the Burnley game, talk about MK Dons, obviously our next draw in the Cup, and any other little general topics that we may come up other than the VAR. It's off topic. It's barred. It's barred.
That's a 3-hour episode.
I just don't have the 3 hours handy.
Yeah. That might be a live coverage in the cafe, sitting down over plenty of beers other than Murray's Brewery. Shout out to them. So obviously we will talk about the Burnley game. Guys, your thoughts on the result? Comfortable?
It was a good, comfortable result. Yeah, I think that's what we needed as well. So, no issues, no injuries, concerns. So, yeah. And it was a clean sheet. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's probably the best result sort of thing for us at the moment.
Yep.
I think it was good. Our keeper needed that. Adrian.
Yeah.
And I think he's pulled off a couple of good saves in that game too.
He did.
But as a result, it's a good result. And every time you play Burnley, it's always going to be a tough game. Long balls into the box. But
they had a few chances. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a great. And Burnley always give us trouble. So
yeah.
Thanks to Chris Wood for getting us underway. That really
poor bastard. Own goal, 30-yarder. Yeah. 20 yards out.
Yeah.
That it definitely calmed our nerves, and we got on with the job about 3 minutes after that. So
yeah.
Your thoughts, obviously, on the players that obviously on the starting lineup. Obviously, you had the pretty well unchanged.
We knew what it was going to be, I think.
I'll tell you what, Matip, he's growing on me. He's looking bloody good. From what we were
I'm thinking the same there, Josh.
From what we were talking about at the start of the whole episode,
the season,
we didn't really give him much hope, and we thought that obviously he'd take a miracle sort of thing to weave his way in. Then, but
I really think Gomez has to be worried now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%. So yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Going back to the game where he played the other week and he scored. Was it the Arsenal game?
Yeah.
We watched that in my back shed on the projector.
We did.
He looked like a man who was enjoying his football.
Yeah.
He really did. Yeah, he just looked solid. He was
up and about.
Yeah. That wasn't him 12 months ago. You know what I mean?
No,
like he's a completely
different
player. I don't know what the hell they've done at the club or what they've said to him or what's going on, but he's he's definitely looking good. And as you said, Julian, Gomez, and even under Gomez and third and fourth string.
Yeah.
The chances of maybe thinking, might get a go here. Matip's not. Yeah, he wasn't crash hot last season. Or sit back down, son, because I don't think you're going to get much of a chance if he plays the way he's doing it. So, the goals, obviously, other than Chris Wood, were Sadio Mane and Robert Firmino. Nothing unusual there. They're pretty much the front three. They're expected to score every week and
be hogs.
Look, I was waiting to see who was going to pipe up first in regards to
Mate, I'll do that. No worries.
If anyone hasn't seen it yet, go and have a look at it. Obviously, a bit of tension between Sadio Mane and Mo Salah. To be fair, I would be in the same position as Mane if that was me, because he was in a clear position and he should have passed the ball.
Should have passed.
Yes.
But you see other games, Mane does the same thing.
Oh, look,
a striker is always a selfish person.
Yeah, look,
I have to say.
Saying
that,
Yeah.
The opportunity was there,
Hmm.
and yes, he should have passed.
Look, I was talking to a colleague today at work, and he, he's a sad little boy, as a bloody Evertonian fan, which I don't understand why. Like he wore his Everton shirt in last week, and I was just like, oh, really?
Did they win?
I'm surprised he even bought. Why would you even buy a shirt? You've won nothing. But he goes, oh, it's on now, mate. The rift. There's a massive rift in the club. Oh, everything's not hunky dory. And I'm like, mate, if anyone should be worried, it's clubs that aren't like that. If your strikers aren't freaking having a bitch and having a whinge at each other because they're not getting the ball, mate, that's what you want. If I'm a striker and I'm not getting and I'm hungry for goal or whatever it is, and I may not be, you know what I mean? But if I feel that I'm in a position where I can hit that ball and it's going in the top corner or whatever, I'm going to crack the shits if he doesn't pass me the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's only going to make him stronger. And, whatever. They'd be over it by now. They're probably sitting at home having a laugh about it.
It's probably the best problem to have, really.
I was going to say, if that's our only problem, between two main strikers having a bitch because friggin' they're not getting the ball past them, mate, I'll take that.
And Bobby's just laughing. He's just laughing.
Oh, for me,
scoring the goals. He's enjoying the banter against these two, and he's saying like, "I'm in the middle, man."
Oh, the look on his face when he walked through the tunnel was priceless.
Correct.
It was like, whoa, tension. What was the one you were showing me, Ben? With Milner? It's because Milner.
Oh, that was Milner having a crack at himself.
Yeah.
That was on Instagram.
Yeah,
that's right.
He's fun.
Oh, it was hilarious.
On Twitter, he owns Twitter.
Yeah, he does.
Sensational.
He's funny. We will obviously, before we touch off it, Shaqiri got on the pitch. So it's good to see. Thoughts on his performance? Well, he didn't get.
I don't think he was on there long enough, but
he didn't get.
No, he got five. He got 5-10 minutes or so, but I think
his player of his caliber should have scored a goal in 5 to 10 minutes.
Should have. Yeah, correct. But
just enough to stretch his legs.
Yeah, pretty much to say I'm still here. You might see him in definitely the League Cup games.
You'll see him against MK Dons for sure.
Maybe Newcastle game, but anyway, we'll see. But yeah.
Well, before we get off the Burnley game, I am going to start doing a 3-2-1 prediction. Obviously, of the players who you thought obviously got the 3-2-1 points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to also open this up to obviously everyone else who's watching the show. So feel free to leave it below on the YouTube channel or in the Facebook chat or anything like that. As I said, virtually just tell us who you think obviously was a standout. So we'll leave it over to you guys. Julian?
I'll go 3 points again for Firmino. 2 points I'll go to Van Dijk. And the one... Again, that's hard, this one. I would say Mane. So,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fair
That's
enough.
what I'd say.
Ray?
Three. I'm going to go for Fabinho.
Yep.
He's a game changer. In the last 6 months, he's just from what he was first half of last season to what he is now. He's a big difference to maybe Matip playing better because he's got him in front.
Yep.
So I'm going to go 3 for Fabinho, 2 for Gini Wijnaldum. He's the unsung hero, I reckon, in a lot of these games. And then 1 for Bobby, my mate Bobby.
Your mate Bobby.
In fact, he probably should get 3 just for that cheeky little smile on the way up after the game. But I'll give him 1. How funny was that?
Oh, the smirk on his face was priceless.
Oh, I love that guy, honestly.
Benny, mate, your 3-2-1.
3 for Bobby.
Yep.
2 for Fabinho for the exact same reason.
Yep.
And the 1 point for Adrian for getting his clean sheet.
Yeah. You stole me. You stole me pick. Good on you, Ben. I thought, here we go. I'm gonna go under the radar. I'm gonna friggin' congratulate him on his friggin' clean sheet.
I pondered on Van Dijk, but again, Van Dijk is just Van Dijk.
Yeah, you can't give him 3.
You expect that
give
level from him every week.
Can't give him 3 points every
He
week.
should just be exempt from these things. Just give him 4. Go away. And then
it'll get to the point where he does make a mistake. He'll get the dishonorable mention, and then he gets the 3 points next week when he goes back to normal.
Yeah.
For me, he's definitely the 3. I'm going to go Adrian for 2 and Robinson for 1. He looked pretty good. He looked pretty good up and down that wing. So
he always does too.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't give it to Van Dijk because it's either. I seriously think, if we're doing this 3-2-1, I'd be very surprised if we didn't give at least one of the fullbacks points. Like I think our back line is just that strong that I can't see them all having a shit game. You know what I mean? There'll be one standout every week, guaranteed.
Yeah.
So, anyway, moving on from that, obviously another 3 points, obviously, and still top of the table, undefeated. Happy days. International break, and then we move to Newcastle. Early kick-off, 9:30. Happy days. Can't beat that. Enjoyed, I suppose, because it's probably going to be our last one for a long time.
There's another one after that.
Or there's another one?
Yeah, Sheffield United.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Good, very good. I will also, while we're on the Newcastle sort of thing, I will plug more of it next week on the game. On the podcast before the game when we dissect the Newcastle game. But anyone who wants to travel down to Sydney or any Liverpool fans in Sydney, feel free to get down to Cheers Bar. They are doing the Newcastle lads are putting on a event down there to support, I believe, a local charity in the Tyne over there in England. Don't quote me on the exact charity. I will get it to you, but it's for a good cause. I believe Robbie Slater or somebody like that might be there doing a Q&A or something like that, but I'll get all the details to you. So keep that in mind if you are travelling down that way next weekend. But we found out our fate for the next round in the Cup. MK Dons. They handed Stevenage a 3-0 shellacking as well.
In the leasing.com trophy, Southern Group.
You sure it's not the cup, Players Cup, Coca-Cola?
Your European Super Winners Cup, Winners Cup, Winners Shield.
There it is. Gets better every time. There's an extra cup in it every time I hear him say it.
What can you expect, mate? It's Jasper Carrot.
Jasper Carrot, love it.
Jasper.
Absolute cracker. MK Dons guys, look, good on them. They beat Stevenage.
A Dele Alli proving ground.
The Dele Alli proving, wow. I can't even think of anyone in that side that's sort of going to the graveyard.
Side.
Yeah. I got if there's any old blokes in there, sort of sitting there doing nothing, on their last legs or whatever.
Now tell me, this was the old Wimbledon team? No.
Yeah.
Technically, this is the original Wimbledon.
Yes, this was them.
Yes.
This is the original Crazy Gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Fantastic.
There's no one in their team I can recognise. No, not really.
I can find their team.
Here we go.
David Kasumu.
I can tell you guys they've played 5 games in the league. They've won 2, lost 3, I believe. Yep, and goals 4, 6, goals against 10. So sitting about 15th. So they're not doing too crash up.
So we'll be playing majority of the youngsters.
This is where they come in.
This is where they come in,
and this is where
there's no names in that squad that I know either.
This is where your Lalanas and the and Shaqiri.
That was going to be my next question. Yeah, and that was going to be my next question. Was obviously this is where who do we play? Will we play a very youth squad? Obviously with the likes of Milner captaining. I dare say you'll be giving Henderson and players like that a good rest.
Yeah.
As we always do.
Yep.
We'll give him that. We'll do that, and then we'll get upset because we lost or whatever. And why are we doing that?
Yeah, I think there'll be
but I think it will
balance
be
this
different.
time.
Yes, it will be very, very different to the last.
Well,
last
couple,
few.
we had Chelsea last year, so you can't really go too soft on that.
No,
And the year before, was it Wolves last year? Or
was Wolves.
Chelsea was in the FA Cup, but we just didn't seem to have much luck in who we drawn, which is no excuse. But
no,
you can't play your good players, your top 11 every game, otherwise, that's not going to happen. So, luckily, we've done a City and drawn a mediocre team.
Yep.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
So
I apologise. There is a name that does stick out to me.
Oh, who's that?
Left back Dean Leamington, who's the club captain.
Dan Leamington.
Okay. Right.
He is the only player left on MK Dons' books. He's also been the club captain for fucking donkeys. But he's the only player on MK Dons' book from the original Wimbledon side.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yep.
There you go. Oh, yeah, 35 years old.
The later end of the Crazy Gang era, like we're talking early 2000s, but nonetheless still played for,
Wimbledon.
the proper Wimbledon.
Yeah, right.
Obviously, in that whole scenario as well with the MK Dons thing, as we were touching on about the Champions League in the episode beforehand, we do play Chelsea 3 days before the MK Dons game, and then we do back up. I think it's 3 days later against Sheffield United. So it's probably a good time to play that youth, play the strong side against Chelsea. Obviously, again they're not going to be easy beats. So have a rest against MK Dons, and then fire them on all cylinders against Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Make them
Correct.
Make them
That's the plan.
Make them realise what the friggin' Premier League's all about. One of the oldest clubs in the competition.
Well, we've got all those games are all away. So
I was going to say
no home games after Newcastle. So you've got 4 weeks of away games. So
That's rough.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Then
the week that we do get back home is the Salzburg Champions League one.
Bloody hell. They've got it easy, MK Dons, when they're playing in the what is it? The Football League Cup. Like
Carabao Cup.
Sorry, not the Carabao. No, the Football League Trophy, sorry. Like MK Dons. So 2 weeks. So 2 weeks after they play us, they've got the Football League Trophy against Fulham under 21s.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Come on, Fulham.
They're probably going to rest all their players for that then.
Yeah. Probably. So, but yes, that's obviously that, and then MK Don. So yeah, what do you reckon? I don't even looked at the friggin'. They even looked at the cup. Who did like the likes of City? And...
No, there's no standout ties.
City
really.
got Preston's end.
Preston?
In that.
Oh Jesus!
In that round, yeah, Preston.
There's no real standout games, I don't think.
No, not really.
Everyone sort of dodged.
Oh, you might have a
Portsmouth, Southampton. Preston North End is City.
Come on, Preston.
Sheffield Wednesday, Everton. Arsenal, Nottingham.
Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, Brighton Villa. That'd be a good game.
Please. United and Rockdale. Rockdale will win that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, right. So pretty much, Colchester to beat Tottenham. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I think pretty much all the Premier League actually got lower division teams this time.
Sheffield Wednesday to smack Everton. That'd be nice. Bloody hell. Yeah, right. It's all pretty friggin' straightforward for the top flight teams, isn't it? Holy shit.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Poor buggers. Fair enough then. Fair enough. Obviously, any other topics? Anything else happened? Did we sign? Oh, we're talking about little Bobby Duncan. finally making the move.
Oh, yeah.
Move on to
Ray's, Ray's mate.
Yeah.
One of Ray's favourites.
I don't know. I had big hopes for Bobby, but I don't know whether he's been corrupted by his agent. Well, he has been.
Well, he has, yeah.
But he's got...
For what reason?
Well, it was only 6 months ago, a year, that he did the same at Man City.
Yeah.
He wanted to play for... And he went on loan to someone so he could run his contract out or change the contract or something or other. So he could leave City to come to us at a boyhood club.
Yep.
And I don't know. He's obviously...
Someone's in his ear, you reckon?
He's got rocks. He's got rocks in his head. I think he's bigger.
Well,
he's bigger than.
I didn't check it out today. I heard today that his agent, who was making all the noises last week, he's the one. He didn't actually get him his move to Fiorentina. His old agent did. So he might have binned him off. But what I think is that maybe after whatever happened last week, Liverpool have decided to cut their losses, and he's obviously not going to cut the mustard. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gone. They wouldn't have let him go. I don't think.
His agent has also come out and say that he's made the move away from Anfield amid claims of mental bullying by the club.
Yeah. That's this agent, mate. Honestly, he's got a lot to answer for, I reckon.
Yeah.
But I was hoping Stevie G would step in, but because it's his cousin. But
correct.
I suppose it's none of his business really at the end of the day. But yeah, I don't know. I had big hopes for him, but. The club,
you never know. He might be back.
The club would never.
He's got the clause. So.
If he grows up a bit and decides, but
Saf Ruby is said agent.
Oh, there you go.
I think he just needs to. I think it's just more of a case of him thinking himself that he's better than what he actually is. He feels he's ready to go, and
could
stuff
be a bit
like
of
that. And Klopp's like, mate, you're not ready. Like it's.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
I'll know when you're ready.
Yeah, there's a pathway to the first team, and what you're doing is not it. So off you pop.
Yep, 100%. Good luck to him, I suppose. At the end of the day, we're not that sort of club where you bag him out and go, good riddance to you. Freaking. If he makes it eventually, good on him. And
I'm pretty sure he's welcome back.
No, absolutely not. He's welcome to sign for an even bigger club, and we'll cop the 20% of the frigging proceeds that they transfer.
That's right.
He can come back, but there should be a clause in his contract that the agent doesn't.
Nothing. Yeah.
Come back on your own. We'll find you an agent. What was the other news I was just going to say? Then I'm just off the top of my head. Last couple of days, I think Ben and I were talking about it, the whole shenanigans with the reporter and that about Klopp. What was it? Finishing up early or wanting to... What was that? I can't remember.
Wasn't he talking to a German journalist or something?
Yeah, German journalist or whatever, saying that, he'll finish up or whatever.
Yeah, after his contract runs out.
When his contract runs out in 2 years or whatever, and he's going to take a break and take a year off or something or whatever it is, and whatever, just leave the poor bloke alone. In 2 years' time, when his contract does run out and he wants to leave, so be it. He's got us. Well, hopefully by then we've friggin' won 2 Premier Leagues, but
all good things must come to an end,
and that's exactly right.
No. I can't even think about it. I just don't want to. I think I'll just turn off now. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think one of the guys at work was saying to me, it'll be interesting to see what happens because, when he does eventually decide to leave, whether it's 5 years down the track, whatever, who comes in to fill that void? You know what I mean? I still don't think, even in a couple of years' time when Klopp does go, I don't think Gerrard's going to be ready.
No.
I don't want him to come in and friggin', kick the bucket and have a shambles of a friggin' coaching career at Liverpool. I'd rather him just not. I'd rather him just not come at all. To be fair, I hope he never comes. You know what I mean?
What?
No, I don't want him to coach. I don't want him to coach the Reds.
You don't want him to fail.
No,
you don't want him to fail.
I don't want him to fail. I don't want him to chuck a Lampard. Look, Lampard's going to go into, he went to Derby and he had a good season, and Chelsea are like, well, we've got nothing to lose. Friggin' la-da-da. We haven't got any really money, and we can't use it. Let's bring in a cheap coach. Bang, Lampard club favourite and shit like that. And if he doesn't succeed, Mate,
Nobody will care.
No one's gonna. I'd hate for Gerard to come in and go all balls up and shit like that, and then they'd be wanting his head and get rid of him. And,
there's too much expectation.
You know what I mean?
And you don't want to fault a fantastic club legend.
Yeah.
I do not.
Simple fact that
He'll probably. Yeah.
I do not want him to come from Rangers to the Premier League. To Liverpool.
What if he comes in as a second in charge or assistant?
Yeah. Oh, look, 100%. Like that's fine. That's good.
That's probably the best.
Yeah, because if the coach, if the head coach does get the arse, well, then he'll get the job as a caretaker sort of thing until the end of the season, and then we'll go from there. That will determine.
I can see it now. Stevie G and Robbie Fowler come back to Liverpool.
Could you imagine that?
Oh wow!
With Stefan Henshaw and who's the other
guy? Jamie Carragher and shit on the board and freaking everyone. Oh, could you imagine it?
I hear John Arden Reese is looking for a new job.
He is looking for a new job. I seen that on Twitter the other yesterday.
Anyway, but no, I think if he comes back as assistant, I wouldn't want him to do a Lampard. I don't want him to do a Lampard because he's set up a failure there, especially with. Well,
I think he needs to just the Scottish League is not somewhere to be. It's like the Championship. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather be the Championship than the Scottish Premier League.
Yeah, well, maybe that'll be his next step. Yeah,
he's not a Kenny. He's not a Kenny. So let's face it. Yeah. So.
No.
But anyway, that's we don't have to worry about that for at least 3 to 4 years, I reckon, because Klopp's going to be here for that long. two premierships at least, and then he can leave. Once he delivers the second one, I'll help him out. Ray, because obviously he's got him on speed. You can help him out the door,
or convince him to stay to get another 5.
Mate, the only thing on Ray's mind talking to Klopp is friggin' Mbappe 2020. He's
that's it.
Hey, mate, another update on Mbappe 2020 with our new kit potentially going to be Nike or Nike, however you say it. Yeah. Mbappe's all over that, mate. He's Nike. Just another piece in the puzzle, boys.
He's sponsored by Nike, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
right.
He was having a chat with I forget his name, the basketballer last year. Who owns Liverpool?
LeBron,
yeah.
It's like dominoes, mate. It's just one bit at a time. It's all coming.
The cogs are turning. The cogs are turning. Everything's that's it. Jeez,
hey, we better stop getting Klopp to talk in your ear, man.
Mate.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that because you're getting too excited.
I'll wake up and smell the coffee.
Do you write his press conferences as well? Because they're pretty funny. You're a funny guy if you do. They're nothing better.
I can sit there and watch them all day.
How good is it? It's just music to your ears. Just especially like when you're beating teams like Burnley 3-0, and that's like, okay, it's done and buried. Now, let's get to the press conference. Come on, it's going to be good. But yeah, so no, too easy, guys. As I said, I think we'll make this one short and sweet. We've dissected obviously the MK Dons and obviously another Burnley win. Just an update, obviously, on your thoughts. The whole richest defender, Manchester United, Mr.
Slabhead.
Mr. Slabhead. That's Mr. Slabhead to you,
Please.
Ben.
Not always playing for United.
How do you think he's comparing to our Virgil van Dijk?
Wow.
Oh, I did.
I just saw him defending. Oh my God!
Did you see the pass? Was it you that I showed that, Ben?
Yeah,
I saw that.
Man.
That's what I was talking about. If they're comparing him to Van Dijk, or he's the richest defender, holy guacamole! I feel sorry.
Man,
feel sorry for him. The agent must be a great agent.
Agent. Duncan's got the wrong agent. Duncan needs
right.
to go.
It's either his agent's brilliant or Manchester United are desperate, and I know exactly where I'm leaning towards.
Yeah.
Yes. I hear if Ollie wins this game on the weekend, they're going to offer him a new contract.
A new defender?
No new coaching gig.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so
he's going to need it.
Poor bugger. Millions of dollars and friggin' he's passing to the other team. Doesn't know where he is. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Julian, I think that was Julian.
Yeah, sorry.
Knackered. Sounds knackered. Ben, better let Ben get back to some shitty nappies. I'm sure he's done none since
Mate, I can tell you right now, she's had her long sleep, so I'm probably going to hit the sack at around between 5 and 7 a.m.
You got a week off, mate. You got a week off, mate. You're right. You're sorted.
Yeah, I know. I've also got my own stuff to do in that time.
You let that sink in for the next couple of days until next week. You got to get up at 5 a.m.
Well, mate, you saw my handiwork, mate. What I've been doing in my time off, I've been rebuilding.
I have seen that. Friggin' I seen Charlotte was over there yesterday. Charlotte took a dump in her pants, and you palmed her off pretty quick. When she got a whiff
I'm playing the game to see how long I can go without having to change it. I played the game last time.
Ben's one of those blokes that you definitely don't play pass the parcel with because he always doesn't end up with it. He's passed it on, guaranteed. But yeah, too easy, guys. Thanks for being here again. It's been a long one, hour and a half, 2 hours.
It's always been a pleasure, guys.
Always.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. I'll get the stats man and the stats man, the bloke who runs the show, Steve, to put up all the links and everything else and all the info down the bottom of the episode. And be sure to get down to Cheers Bar next weekend, and obviously down to the cafe or West's, wherever you're going to watch the game. Too easy, guys.
Cafe.
The cafe.
Yes. Cafe.
In my shed.
What was that?
In my shed.
In your shed. You know what I think, Ben? I think Ben needs to. I think Julie needs to send us down like a print of like the cafe, and we'll set it up in the shed. It's like we're there. We'll deck it all.
We'll do it live.
We can always take the couch.
Yeah, I think we'll deck the couch out and so forth. And we'll set it up. We'll put Liverpool gear everywhere. We'll pull all the Birmingham shit down. And
well, it's not there. The Birmingham stuff's not in the shed, but
so it shouldn't be. It's where the Champions League winners go. Anyway, righto, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you guys next week.
See ya,
boys.
See you guys.
Yeah.